From La Quinta, California and PGA West, it's the opening round of the first tournament of the new year. Well, it's been a long off season. Everyone here looking to get their new year off on the right foot. What better place to do it than right here in La Quinta as we see what's going on here in round one. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer will begin 7 shots off the pace. Frank, this is our golfer's first ever tournament as a professional on the PGA Tour. Now, you played a number of years on the European Tour before coming stateside, but take me back. What do you remember about your professional debut?
Oh, it's huge, Rich. I can remember it like yesterday. I was 19, and just how nervous you get. I was lucky enough that I had some friends that were professional golfers, and they took me aside, and they said, listen, you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs. You're just like everybody else in the field. Don't give in to them. But the nerves, too, you know, you feel like you're in somebody else's body, but they said the other bit of advice I got, nerves mean you care, so don't ever want to play without them. So great advice, too. And this is a moment that they will always remember, your debut on the PGA Tour.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. This from 7 feet. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at level par. You know, Frank, this is a great setting for kicking off the new season. This Palm Springs area weather is almost ideal every single year. It's kind of like golf in a dome. So what's the secret to being successful on desert courses like this? Because we've seen some really low scores through the years.
Rich, you nailed it. Dome-like conditions means everybody's going to go low. You're not really worrying about cross breezes. Plus, add that in that it's a relatively flat track. That means there's no elevation changes really to consider. Get that ball on the putting surface. Greens aren't overly quick, but really anything inside 20 feet, you're going to have a good look at it. And don't keep looking at that leaderboard, because if you think you're going to make birdies, everybody else is doing the same thing. Pedal to the metal.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Second shot now at the second hole. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop. There's always an adjustment of feel for a shot like that, because you've got to judge what it feels like when you get so much grass between club face and ball. That's why the ball doesn't come out as quick.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Yeah, that's a good putt, though it is for bogey here at the second. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Par 4 third's a good one at 471 yards. Ideal spot is the right side of this fairway. That way you keep it away from that large fairway bunker on the left. Good drive, and you'll have a chance to make a good score here. Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. Frank, what's the best way to get at this hole location here at number 3?
If there's a desired shot pattern, it's a little draw off the tee and a little draw in. And the reason why, if you look at the shape of that green, it's on a 45-degree angle to the left. So it really does suit a shot coming in from the right.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 1 over. We arrive now at the first par 3 of the day, the 192-yard fourth. Large bunker on the right is the only trouble to avoid. Better to be long here than short. This going to have to require a delicate touch. It's his second. This is a 9-footer. Might overread it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the hole. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Up next, the 535-yard par 5 fifth they call double trouble. 314 yards to carry the water on the left. That's a big poke. So if you're feeling optimistic, give it a run. That's the place to be. That's right of the water and into the fairway here at 5. Now the enticing second shot here, Frank, at the par 5 fifth.
If you're going to lay up, make sure you lay up properly. There's no sense in trying to knock it all the way down by that narrow neck. Just leave yourself a third. Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this has a pretty clear right to left break to it. Players gotta recognize the speed. This is one that guys leave short quite a bit.
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain at 2 over par. This is a monster par 3, this 6th hole, at 255 yards. On top of it, you're looking at water on the right. The good news is, if that's just a little too much for you to take on, there is a bailout area on the left if you'd rather play it safe. Well, he played it safe, but that's okay there on the front part of the green. Birdie putt coming up, but you gotta think anything inside of 7 or 8 feet here is pretty darn good. How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. Par 4 7th is only 346 yards, but there is trouble down the right side with the water, so you need to be straight here, and it might be a good idea to pull out the fairway wood or even a long iron just to keep it in play, give yourself a chance at making birdie. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. A little over 80 yards here as he gets... And this going to wind up on the fringe and not particularly close either. Bit of a misstep there from a pretty good number. That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. Up next, the 559-yard par 5-8, where we get a little break from the water found on the previous 3 holes, but there's plenty of sand to make up for it. Good driving hole. Let it rip.
That will be just fine. Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. Finishing up on the front side here at PGA West with a 452-yard par 4 ninth. Water down the right, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Player really needs to be dialed in here. This approach shot is not easy by any stretch here at the 9th.
Well, that was ambitious. There's not a lot of green on that right side, but safely on.
14 feet to the hole. Oh, dear. That is far too firm for that short of a putt. And it will head all the way off the green. Whoa! Very well done there. That should allow him to walk away with a bogey.
It looked pretty straightforward, but still, we've seen a few of those get away.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. He is very quickly down to 2 over par. Starting the backside with a 416-yard par 4 10th. Favor the right side to avoid the water, which is once again a factor.
This is an absolute strike show. 8 of 8, that's as good as it comes. That's Hogan of today.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yeah, we're looking at 132 yards to the flagstick and the pin on the left portion of the green.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie. shot in the arm there to start the second 9. That's in for par here at 10. And he'll stay right where he is. We come now to the longest hole on the course. How's this? 617 yards, par 5, 11th. It is imperative to miss the bunkers down the left-hand side. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. Okay, so the drop going to be taken here, and now he will try to regroup as he readies his 6th to the par 5. Oh, yeah, nothing seemed to be going right, but that cures a few problems there. In from off the green to salvage a bogey. According to the scorecard here at PGA West, this 12th hole at 363 yards is the easiest on the golf course. It's the 18 handicap hole. Really, the only trouble would be those bunkers down the left side. If you put it on the right side, great chance to make a 3.
Another good tee shot just down the right side, and with that flag cut on the left, you can see exactly where you want to go.
Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his 2nd to the par 4. Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a 2nd straight hole, he's in the bunker. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. 13 feet away. Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That luck didn't the whole way. So, a tough hole. It's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Quite a par 3 here, the 13th at 214 yards. There's water left, not much bailout on the right. That's what a good par 3 is supposed to be, requiring one well-struck, accurate tee shot. And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at +4. Once again at PGA West, we're looking at a hole that's not overly long. It'll tempt you, 389 yards. The key, keep it away from that bunker on the right side of the fairway. So, you're favoring the left. If you get it where you're supposed to, then you can access the whole location. Birdie's a good possibility here. And that will do just fine. From the fairway nota, this is second.
105 yards to the front, 115 to the hole, pin in the right front.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup. That one just going to sneak on by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. The 15th hole, not surprisingly, is called Turning Home because we're headed toward the clubhouse now. It's 468 yards of par 4, and it's the second toughest at PGA West, so this is all you want. Need to be straight off the tee if you can get it in play and away from those bunkers on the left and right of the fairway. 4 is a good possibility, and you
Talking about pinpoint accuracy off the tee, 12 for 12. Now that is impressive.
Now the approach here at 15. Yeah, that's a good putt from there. A little short, but not too bad. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. This is a really good par 5 here, the 16th at 600 yards. If you're able to avoid the bunker on the left side of that fairway, you'll have a good chance to get up either on the green or near the green. What you want to avoid, obviously, is that enormous bunker up by the green. If you do end up in there, you may have a problem getting out. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he's going to stay at plus 5. Well, you know when a hole is nicknamed Alcatraz, it is oftentimes not the most pleasant experience. The 17th hole's only 168 yards, but we're looking at an island green, and we're looking at all sorts of trouble, and we're looking at the pressure ratcheting up late in the round. This one has your attention, and on this shot, you need to be almost perfect. Oh, this one is lost to the right. Nope. Alcatraz claims another victim. That is into the water at 17. So back to the tee box we go as he'll try again at the par 3. And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. Okay, that'll mitigate things a little. It is still a double bogey, though, here at the par 3. He'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. We finish up our round at PGA West at the 439-yard par 4 18. Key here, avoiding the water running down the left side of the fairway. It is best to favor the right side, but you have to avoid the bunkers there as well.
Well, it's a rarity on the PGA Tour, but a perfect 14 for 14 off the tee. This has been a marvellous exhibition.
Now a second here from 167. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Oh, it looked like it was in. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par. So 1 round complete, and Frank, this is such a good field this week. We may see the cream rise to the top come Sunday.
I hope you're right, Rich. This is a great golf course, too. It's one of those ones that really does separate the field. I hope it's the same story tomorrow.
That'll do it for the first round of the new PGA Tour season. We'll be back tomorrow with second round coverage of the American Express. Until then, Rich Lerner saying so long from La Quinta. EA Sports, and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From sunny La Quinta, California, live second-round coverage of the opening tournament on the tour schedule, the American Express. What a great time of year to be here in La Quinta. If you come in July, expect temperatures north of 110 degrees. But now, here in January, this is perfect as we check our Day 2 leaderboard. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. So as we continue along with this second round coverage of the American Express, our featured golfer playing in their first ever PGA Tour event. Some ups and downs yesterday. The nerves showed here and there. Frank, what'd you see?
Nerves really, Rich. That was a choppy round. But if I look beyond that, I see a little bit of a rough diamond. Going to take a little polishing, but deep down, I think there's game there.
That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. So that first round as a professional didn't quite go as planned. Nota Begay III was following the action. Nota, how does a young golfer rebound?
Well, it was the first round and the first event of what is going to be a very long season. Player just has to come back, figure out what went wrong, try to make the appropriate changes to get things moving back in the right direction, and hopefully build some momentum headed into what's going to be a very demanding season.
Well, I got to say it, you hate to give away shots this early in the round.
Oh, he nearly saved his par, but that comes up just a little bit short.
Brilliant touch. Just for a little harder.
All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And he'll continue his slide. He is at 9 over par. This par 4 second is not long. It's only 371 yards. It's all about positioning off the tee and then on this green. You can see how undulating it is. If you get in the wrong spot, you'll have a hard time to putt it. Yeah, that's in the fairway, so maybe a chance for a bounce back after that opening bogey. We know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch shot, 83, 84 yards. See if he can play that 2-check skipper and get it to stop.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Nope, good effort, but that's got to wander a few feet by. That finished off for par here with the second, and he's going to stay at 9 over par. Next up, the 471-yard par 4 third, nicknamed crescent because the green is shaped like the crescent moon. Best to hug the right side off the tee to avoid the large fairway bunker on the left. The PGA Tour season kicking off here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. And we're back at it next week. Frank will make the 2-hour drive down to La Jolla and Torrey Pines outside of San Diego for the Farmers Insurance Open. Just such a good time of year, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. It's just stunning. I mean, rain, hail or shine, this is just a beautiful part of the world. If you don't like beautiful countryside and coastline, I mean, there's something wrong. This is gorgeous.
Frank, what's the best way to get at this hole location here at number 3?
If there's a desired shot pattern, it's a little draw off the tee and a little draw in. And the reason why, if you look at the shape of that green, it's on a 45-degree angle to the left. So it really does suit a shot coming in from the right.
That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. 7 feet now for birdie. Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown. Nicely done. It is a par here at the 3rd. And he'll stay right where he is. This is a good par 3, and it's the first one of the day, the 192-yard fourth. You can see the trouble is that large bunker on the right side. And I think obviously you would rather be long than short here. Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green. Second shot now, here at the par 3. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And that's going to move him all the way down to plus 10. All right, let's see what you have in the bag. This one is 535 yards. It's a par 5. It's nicknamed Double Trouble. You think you have 314 yards of carry? That's what it takes to clear that water. That's going to be okay. Didn't want to try to go over the pond, so a safe play to the right and a good tee shot here at 5.
Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And he'll at least get back into single digits, now 9 over par. Here we are now at the 255-yard par 3 sixth, one of the most intimidating holes at PGA West. Water on the right, but a big bailout area to the left if you want to play it safe. Oh, this is hung out to the right, and that is going to be trouble. Nope, that's going to be short and right of this 6th green, and it is into the water between the 6th and 7th holes. So we'll stay on the tee box, and this will be his 3rd now into the par 3. Sometimes it's tough to get the ball to stop on a long par 3 like this, and that one hit the green and kept on going. Oh yeah, this is a big green and a long hole, so it is not easy to get one close. That is a great shot here at 6. Nope, the touch definitely eluding him on this hole. That will be a 3 over on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on. We head now to the 346-yard par 4 7th with water down the right side. Accuracy off the tee is the key. Fairway wood or a long iron might be the play here. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. A little under 90 yards left here for his 2nd.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Yeah, that's a little more uphill than you think, and that's going to come up a bit short. 8-foot putt here. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And with it, he's going to fall even further down this leaderboard, well above par. This is one where you can just air it out, as they like to say on tour. Let the big dog eat here. Par 5/8 is 559 yards. There is no water like we had on the 3 previous holes. Lots of sand here, but this one, tee it high, let it fly, and go chase it. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Good soft hands. That is nicely done. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. Wrapping up the front 9 here at PGA West with a 452-yard par 4 ninth hole. You can plainly see where you don't want to hit it. That's in that water down the right side. So paramount to be on the left. If you put that ball where you're supposed to, you have a good chance to finish this front 9 with a birdie. And that is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there. Player really needs to be dialed in here. This approach shot is not easy by any stretch here at the 9th. Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin, and that will be no bargain in there.
So many shots just being given away on the front side, and all because of the short game.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Nope, that is not going to get there.